What's up guys, it's been a while since I last posted a video, and in this video I'm going to be updating you guys on what's been going on for the time I've been gone, and updating you on things that's been done to the 240 over the past few months. I've pretty much been busy with like work, school, and I recently went on a trip. Before I left for my trip, I made a spontaneous decision to enter Spocom because my friends persuaded me to, and the trip was good. When I got back, we started doing work to it. We pulled the motor like a couple days after I got back. I should have documented it, took a video of it, but with the time I had left for the show, at that point I was just trying to get things done before then. But we took some clips that I'll put together for you guys soon. But yeah, here's how it went.
I made friends with a flight of steps upon an empty balcony and stepped into the surface of the mind. It must have been a while since she pouted with a face looking at me like you never call me knack, you never try. Another cold night on the top court, walking on the roof as I fall into another cracked tile. I always thought the moon could inspire you if your head's cocked sideways, so now it's looking like a fat smile. I'm sorry for neglecting you, I know it's been a while since we met face to face, eye to eye. Exhale the warm air, wipe the mirror to the soul as I tossed all my sorries to the sky.
So after we pulled the motor, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know how much work was put into the car and the stuff that I had to deal with and go through, and it was pretty crazy because it was a lot of work. I just tried to get done what I could in the time that I could, because my usual day would be like going to work, and I'd get home and then start working on the car and doing what I can until nighttime. But let me show you. So I recently put together an Instagram story highlight of this car and what it was before and all the work that I've done to it. So check that out if you haven't been following me, or if you want to see like how the car was and stuff. But yeah, like this is how it is now. So pretty much I've done like a mild wire tuck, relocated fuse boxes, removed the battery tray, and this area was like kind of rusted or cut out weird, so I welded sheet metal and recut the hole for the intercooler piping along with this side. My wiring's still pretty messy, so I still have to get to that. But yeah, after we pulled the motor, I've been just working on the engine bay and just putting together my turbo setup, and then probably after almost a month later, we were able to drop it back in. I've been through like a lot of struggles, kind of kept having problems where I get stuck on the side of the road and stuff. But if you follow me on Instagram and see my story, then you guys probably know what I went through. As of right now, I have low compression in the two front cylinders, because this is a KA with stock internals with a SRT25. Other than that, it's finally one color.
And these past few years been the toughest, plundering the comfort out of this rough mattress. I had a cabin with a father on the roof for the past
I still need to cut and buff the paint and put on my wing. I don't know if you guys can tell from camera view, but this is the Toyota Magnetic Gray with purple pearl and holographic flakes. Got my seats in. To be honest, this car is nowhere near car show material. It has its flaws and whatnot, but everything that was done to this car was pretty much done in this garage by yours truly, along with the help of some good friends who helped me out. So I like to say thank you to all of you guys who've had a helping hand with this build. And even if you never touched this car, there's a lot of you guys who's been there for moral support, and I really appreciate it because it's really encouraging. To be honest, I've doubted myself and I didn't believe in myself that I could get this done for the show, but thanks to you guys for pushing me and believing in me. I actually did it. We actually did it. And I mean, if you feel like you have a purpose but you're only focusing on your doubts or looking at your doubts, then it's gonna stop you from getting to where you need to be, you know. So I think that's pretty huge. That's one thing I've learned from this, and it's been pretty good because there were a lot of moments catching up with friends or people like I haven't seen in a long time, or even people who have me on Instagram but I've never met them in person, who came out of their way to help me with this build and figure out like the problems I was having and stuff. So shout out to you guys too. I'm not a mechanic or a welder or a bodywork man or a painter by profession, but you know, it's like having that willingness to learn and take pride in your own build, and you know, just doing it yourself along with your friends helping you out and just having a good time together, you know what I mean? Soon I'm planning to pull out this motor and put another one in for now while this sits on the side, and I'm gonna have this rebuilt. Well, I'll just be using the other motor for now just to get it around. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Haven't seen you guys in a while or talked to you guys in a long time. But yeah, thank you guys for all your support. Comment, like, and subscribe. And if you guys wanna check out my Instagram and see what the car was before, I have my Instagram name down in the description below, so check that out. And yeah, just subscribe and just keep a lookout for more future videos of this build. Thanks guys.